to technical difficulties, Bill Nye's World of Science will not be seen tonight. Instead, we bring you another lame episode of Almost Live. It's Almost Live with Tracy Conway, Bob Nelson, Bill Nye, Bill Stainton, Steve Wilson, and Ed Wyatt. And starring John Keister. And I'm your announcer. At least that's what you viewers expect me to say, but I'm not your announcer. You don't own me, so I'm not your announcer. You're probably not even watching this show on your own TV set for all I know. Whose house are you in anyway? Wait a minute. You're not from this planet. Who are you? What do you want? Ah! Just kidding. I'm your announcer, and here's your host.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Well, it's oh, thank you. Oh, yes, it's been settled down now. That's nice. It's been an interesting week in Seattle. You may have read this, that Bill Gates was named the second richest person in America. And that's got to be really irritating. I mean, don't you think? It's it's one thing to be one of the richest people in America. It's just pretty cool. But to be number two, he's sitting up at night just saying, just another billion would have put me over the top. Damn! He's doing it. The guy has $4.5 billion. And this week he gave the UW, you might have seen this, the largest gift that anyone has ever given. You might have read this, $12 million. He gave him $12 million. And the interesting thing is that it all goes to the Tri-Delt sorority house. I don't know, that's great. Yeah. All over there. He just wants to go to a mixer. That's all, that's all. $4.5 billion, and he gave $12 million. That would be like me giving a stamp. I guess that's the level. He's that rich, he could give everyone in Kent $20,000 and still have $4.4 billion. Of course, if he did, we'd see a lot more Trans Ams on the street, so, probably wouldn't be a really good deal. I don't want to see that many Trans Ams. Anyway, he gave the UW $12 million, and, he's a generous man, but he's asked for a few things in return, and the UW was happy to comply. They're going to do these things. For example, they're going to create a massive new supercomputer so powerful it can find him a date. Okay? They're going to change the team name from the Huskies to the Geeks. They're going to develop a high-tech shampoo that makes clean hair look greasy. Also, the new cheerleader sweaters will have the Microsoft Windows feature. Yes, very, very popular. Also, Bill gets a seat right in front of the cheerleaders for that also. And also, he's going to pay all the hospital bills for all the players from Toledo. Yeah, Toledo got beat up pretty bad today, but the Huskies were very well-mannered. They put in the third and fourth.
It's time for Mind Your Manners with Billy Kwan. Today's episode, Rackets of Fury.
The pure sport of tennis. I will warm up with some Tai Chi. Oh! Someone has dishonored this court with litter. I will take care of this. Much better.
Hey, Kwan, you're pretty good with a can. Now try to get one past me. Come on, sir.
As you wish, but prepare yourself for a butt kicking.
Come on. Ow.
That wasn't by a mile, you stinking cheater.
Tough luck, Kwan. It's my serve now. Try these. Woo.
Oh.
Oh, ow, ow.
Remember, kids, cheating is a bad racket.
Remember, kids, be like Billy. Behave yourself.
Okay, we've got a great show, so stay with us and we'll be right back.
Monday on A Woman's Place, how to make your breasts look really big and juicy.
That and the newest designs in plastic fruit.
That's Monday on A Woman's Place.
Hi, Patty. This is Dawn Raymond. I think Susie told you I'd be calling. She said you and I share some similar interests, so maybe we'd enjoy getting together for some espresso or something. But I guess you're not there, or you would have picked up by now. So I'll give you a call back, or give me a call if you have a chance. Bye now.
Hi, Dawn. Patty Foster. Thanks for the call. I'd love to get together. I've got some free time at the end of the week, so try me again. And by the way, you forgot to leave your phone number, but that's no big deal. I tracked it down. I don't even know why I mentioned it. Anyway, talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
Hello, Patty. Don Raymond again. You must be one busy little girl. Out again, huh? Before I forget, the reason I didn't leave my phone number was that I figured Susie had already given it to you, and I was afraid my time might be running out on the recorder. I just mentioned it because you sounded a little miffed. That's all, like I'd been inconsiderate. Anyway, I'll try you again soon. Bye-bye. I mean, just bye. I hate it when guys say bye-bye. It seems so, effeminate. Not that I'm a sexist. It's just, geez, I must sound like a real idiot. I'll just hang up now.
Dawn, Patty. First of all, I wasn't miffed when I called. I think you're reading something into my voice that wasn't there. But I'll tell you what really does irk me is to be called a little girl, especially by some jerk I hardly know. And as for that dig about me being out all the time, how about yourself? And as if it's any of your business, I was over at my mother's.
Patty, I'm sorry. I didn't mean... Shut up! Shut up!
Dawn, this is Patty. Maybe it would be better if you didn't call again. Thank you.
Patty, I think maybe we've gotten off on the wrong foot, so let me apologize. I've been really under the gun at work lately. Things just haven't been going very well. I've had some other personal problems that have been kind of holding me back. So, anyway, this is Dawn. I'm not in. Please leave a message.
Hi, it's Patty. Hey, it was my fault, too. It's just that some days I'm not in the mood for flip remarks. You see, well, I wasn't going to tell you until we'd been out a few times, but my father was away a lot at crucial periods of my childhood when I really needed him. So
And so, Patty, I guess what I'm trying to say is I think you're a very special person, and I'm really looking forward to meeting you if we can...
Last night I replayed the call where you said bye-bye at the end. I couldn't stop laughing. You are so cute. You are so cute.
Answering machine again. Well, anyway, you didn't call last night, so I was getting a little worried. Boy, you sure seem to go out a lot for someone who, according to Susie, was really anxious to meet a nice guy for a change. But one thing I've learned in the dating business is that women say one thing, but they sure mean something else. Oh, gee, I'm sorry, I didn't mean that.
Hello, this is a call for Don, the jackass, Raymond. So I'm never home, huh? What about you? Nice guy? You practically called me a slut. My mother was right about you.
You are wacko, lady.
I hate you now. I'll miss the good messages we used to have.
I'll miss you, too. Even though you became kind of a crazy bitch in record time. It was kind of cute. I didn't mean that the way it sounded.
How else could you have meant it? Why don't you just die and go to hell?
Hi, honey. This is Don, your whipping boy. Go to hell, huh? Well, that's original. You want to know what hell is? I'll tell you what hell is. Hell is a woman. That's what hell is. Okay, sorry. I'll just say good luck to you. I hope you have a happy life. I'm sorry it didn't work out.
Hello?
Hello?
Don? Is that you?
Yes. Patty?
Yes.
Is that really you?
Yes, it's really me.
You know, you sound even prettier in person than you do on tape.
Well, you sound pretty good yourself.
Listen, you know, I was thinking maybe we could get together this weekend.
Oh, I can't this weekend. I have business, but call me next week.
Okay. Talk to you then.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye.
We're not 2 years into the 90s, and already it's shaping up as a lame, boring, stupid decade that we're just going to have to suffer through. Responsibility, restraint, recession. We're stuck with it. There's no escape. Or is there? Maybe you need the ultimate vacation, a trip back to the 1980s. That's right, 80s land. Get back to the decade where everyone was rich and there was no problem too big to ignore. Ronald Reagan is forgotten, but we all remember what a fun time it was. And the fun lives on at 80s land, a paradise as big and as beautiful and gullible as the 80s, where you can get away with anything. When you arrive, you'll be given the keys to your very own savings and loan, filled with the hard-earned life savings of your friends and neighbors. Use the money for whatever you want. A new car? 1,000 new cars? Who cares? You don't have to pay. Drain it all out and toss it away. Irresponsible? No, remember, it's the 80s. Greed is good. Use the money to tear down cheap apartments and put up a big building with your name on it. What about the people? Throw them in the street. Let them vote with their feet. Who pays? Relax, you pay nothing. The check will be picked up by your children, your grandchildren, and your great-grandchildren. Sound like fun? It's just the beginning. Listen to our activities coordinator, Mike Milken Jr. Mike?
That's right, fun seekers. Every night at 80 Land is a party. Do the Republican Rumba in your choice of Nancy Reagan Red borrowed designer gowns. Learn to moonwalk from Michael Jackson when he still vaguely resembled a black person. You want more? How about the politically incorrect film festival with continuous showings of hard bodies, flash dance, and everything Sylvester Stallone has ever done? Or relax in your luxury condo with some
Visitor on call to take care of your every whim. You've been through a lot in the 90s. It's time you did something for yourself again. In 80s land, the focus is on you and money and walking over anybody to get that money. Sound great? It was, and it is again in 80s land.
Studio amplification for Almost Live provided by American Music.
Tuesday on A Woman's Place. How to get your nude photographs back from your ex-boyfriend. 10 warning signs that your lover may be possessed by Satan. And going for it all, and why it's better just to marry some dumb jerk with a lot of money instead.
All that and Christmas decorations made from toilet paper rolls.
That's Tuesday on A Woman's Place.
Trendsetters, the show about people on the cutting edge, the really hip, the cool people out there, doing things that you'll never... Tonight on Trendsetters. The fitness craze has seen joggers, walkers, rollerbladers, cyclers, and even those silly race walkers. But now, the people in the know have turned to crawling. It's the natural exercise.
Crawling is the only true aerobic workout. It's so organic and natural. You work your hands, your knees, your legs, your knees, your back, your knees, your neck, your knee. Did I mention the knees?
A trend so obvious that even really dumb doctors are defending it.
I believe that crawling is the most natural of all exercises. It's really the first exercise that we ever do. And as babies, I believe that we instinctively understand that it is a good thing to do. And I guess as we get older, perhaps we forget what we instinctively understood when we were babies.
But don't babies also pee on themselves and eat dirt?
This isn't actually my theory, it's Dr. Langley's. You'd want to speak to him about it.
Dr. Langley?
And like all people ahead of their time, crawlers have yet to gain the respect they deserve.
Ow! Ow!
You know, out here at Green Lake, we're asking the joggers and the bikers and the cyclists to be a little bit more careful of us crawlers till we can get our own lane designated for crawling.
Yeah, and we'd really like the cooperation from the owners of male dogs, too.
Yeah.
And it's a great way to check out the opposite sex.
Hey, how you doing?
Hi, fine. How about you?
Great. What's going on?
Not much.
All right.
Crawling, the sport of the 90s. Next week on Trendsetters, the smart woman is staying on the career track by bringing natural childbirth to the office. That's next time on Trendsetters.
Thanks for waiting. Listen.
Good evening and welcome to the John Report. I'm John. Here's my report. A written physician has written a book documenting near-death experiences. Critics have pointed out, however, that all of the descriptions of near-death sound suspiciously like downtown Renton. The Seattle Seahawks season ticket waiting list is now about 7 to 10 years. Kingdom officials say that coincidentally, that's about the average wait to get into one of the women's restrooms. Some local Safeway stores will soon be giving low-cost mammograms. Safeway says it's part of their special 2-for-1 days. As part of King County Recycle Week, there were free tours of the Cedar Hills landfill. On the first day, workers had to turn away thousands of Kent residents who thought it was the Street of Dreams. Another Kent joke. Microsoft has gotten so big that they had to have their company meeting in the Kingdom this past Thursday. Chairman Bill Gates said if the company keeps growing at this rate, in a few years, they'll have to start having the meetings at his house. Police. A famous doctor known as Plastic Surgeon to the Stars has moved from Los Angeles to Bellevue. He said he needed a healthier lifestyle and was tired of taking the blame for LaToya Jackson. Finally, former Governor Dixie Lee Ray was quoted in a Tri-Cities paper as saying, quote, "Beware of averages. The average person has one breast and one testicle." Ray refused to comment on whether she considers herself average, and if so, which item is she missing? This has been the John Report. Thank you. We'll be right back.
Wednesday on A Woman's Place. You've come home to find your husband and your best friend making such passionate love on the living room floor that they've knocked over a lamp and shorted out the electricity. We'll show you how to reset the clock on your VCR.
That and an exquisite new recipe for toast.
That's Wednesday on A Woman's Place.
New from the people who brought you the astrology line and the women's confession line, it's Judge Clarence Thomas's talk line. Ladies, call 1-900-THE-JUDGE, the exciting talk line for special people. Hear Clarence's personal fantasies, what he really likes in a female coworker, and listen to him describe in detail all the action from his favorite movies. So use good judgment. Call Judge Clarence Thomas's talk line tonight.